Greetings, my collective, and welcome. My name is Ingrid for those new to my channel, and so happy to see you all. And today we're going to be connecting to your ascension process because you're tapping into this reading. You came here for a very important message. And what I'm sensing is you are aware that the Earth itself, the third dimension, is really rapidly changing. We know from just participating wherever we are on the planet, in the news, and what's going on in world events and politics, and this division of energy all around us, wherever you might be watching this from. So there is an energy that is changing. The earth is always changing, and we are part of the earth. We are part of nature. And so we are all on a mission here to transform. We're travelers. We've traveled here to planet Earth to come into this sense of the divine light. And we're moving into the fifth dimension. And if you are familiar with the work of Neville Goddard, he was definitely connecting to the fourth dimension, which is like the bank account, the escrow, where all of our potential to move into the fifth dimension, it's resting there. It's awaiting us. It's awaiting our evolution, our awakening. And so we're going to participate today in this tarot reading, but first we'll get an ascension oracle and then do the Celtic cross and have 10 cards to clarify and to see what the collective, what is the ascension oracle bringing us. Divine union, number 23, and 2 and 3 is 5. So there is a progression of change. And as we know, when anything is changing, when we're evolving, it's not always smooth. It's not an easy passage. We might be feeling these strange symptoms, like if our third eye is opening, we might be feeling headaches or something in our neurological system. We're being rewired. And this divine union is coming because you're uniting. Look at all these tendrils that are coming off of you. And the yellow, the solar plexus, you're very grounded in your own physical being. And divine union. And let's see what is the oracle message for us today with divine union. And I'm so happy to tap into your energy and just be together here to talk about divine union. Balance is the blending of the divine masculine and feminine energies within. And there has been perhaps for many centuries this imbalance in the masculine and feminine, both within the world, on the planet, in our individual bodies. And so we're coming into the affirmation, I unite the divine masculine and feminine within me through this unconditional love so we can find that inner balance. So there is a divine union coming, and that's beautiful. That is at the core of our message today. And let's see, what is it we need to know for the collective divine union? There is a partnership coming, and it's deepening you to your own spiritual awakening. And let's see what it is that the tarot is bringing us. Well, the general energy around the reading is the King of Wands. That's this passionate, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. You're fired up, you're confident. And you're confident that this divine union is possible. The King of Wands never doubts because he is that energy of fire, of knowing, just intuition, just knowing that whatever you wield this power, to bring in the divine masculine and feminine. You will move forward with confidence and success and leadership. And we're needing a particular kind of leader now on the planet to help us go through this transition. And what else do we need to know is coming with the energy of the King of Wands? What might challenge this powerful confidence, this charismatic leader? What is challenging it? Well, the Nine of Cups. Well, you're going into divine union with this energy of taking action. I'm speaking to someone specifically that you know you've got this power, this project, this potency, this energy of your personality to go for what you really want. And this is a wish come true. It's a card of fulfillment. This is the innkeeper, someone who runs a business where people come to enjoy, to be taken care of, to enjoy the feast, the table set for the banquet. And so there is going to be a union, a celebration of the masculine and feminine within you. And that's where your fulfillment is going to come from. And at the foundation, you're coming into the Knight of Swords. For whoever I'm speaking to, you're going toward this divine union. You're merging those softer, feminine, receptive energies with the energy of going after what you truly want. And when we bring those two together, it is a period of fulfillment. And you're going to take action because you've learned something. You're speaking the truth. You're going for it. Look how fast this night is moving. And this was at the foundation. So it's saying this energy is supporting this divine union. And it could be coming in with like almost like a zealotry, like you're just going for something. You don't care what people think. You're just going to speak the truth and you will go for that. And you're going to cut through what's not working for you with quick momentum. And what else is coming from the past that influenced you recently? It's coming with a crossroads. Well, in the past, you were kind of blindfolded, closing your heart off, not being able to get the information from the environment because you were going inward into your deepest intellect, but also just asking for guidance, intelligent guidance to say, what is the right choice? What is the right choice so I can go toward this power, this charismatic leadership, and to form maybe a new business that's very entrepreneurial. And it's going to lead to fulfillment. But in the past, you might have not known which decision to make. You maybe have thought it's either this or that. But what I'm sensing is neither nor, because there's so much real estate behind you. There are places to explore. And so this is saying with that divine union, you're joining the forces of both opposites. And the opposites are going to come together because you're going to get the truth about a situation that you're passionate about. And there's the Tower. With the collective, we are, as I brought up with this energy of the divine union, and we're coming into ascension. There could be ascension symptoms, meaning that whatever you have built, a structure, a belief system, a relationship, something that you have worked on, you've seen suddenly a new way of thinking about it, a new truth. It's going to be communicated verbally. And it involves a partnership. That could be the divine union of the masculine and feminine. But this is divine necessity. It's a blessing. So when we see the Tower, it's a really deep restructuring. And as we were speaking earlier, the earth is going through a major change. And all of the creatures on the earth are changing, and there is a big change with the structures that be that we have believed in, that we've trusted in. And if they have not been built on integrity, on truth, well, we're moving on from that and rebuilding. And we have that energy. We're ready to rebuild. We're ready to make a decision, and it's coming first with rest. Well, yes, you might need to go inward. This is the card of truce after a battle. This is a soldier, a knight who has been in the fray of a battle, and they've come to a sanctuary, and that is the mausoleum of the ancestors. And you're tapping into rest, peace, but you're getting a realignment neurologically. You're needing to have this peace, this calm. When our nervous system is in fight or flight or freeze, we don't make good decisions. And that can often lead to tower moments. But you're coming into this sense of having leadership over your life. You have confidence. Your intuition just knows what to do. And you're thinking about that with the King of Cups, because you got the King of Cups is how you are thinking about the King of Wands. You have a lot of feelings for this passion, for your intuition. You might even feel psychic with all of this feeling, intuition, and just knowing that something is needing you to take action, to go after a business, an entrepreneurial situation with leadership, but also with a lot of deep emotional ability to deal with the ups and downs. Look at the turbulent water, but the king seems unaffected by that and is holding the cup and not spilling that. So this is saying that you have masculine, whether you're a man or a woman, action oriented in terms of your confidence, in terms of your deep feelings and just deep knowing how to speak, how to go after your wish come true. And it's coming in. But there is a time of needing to regroup and rest your mind and rest your nervous system if there has been stress and trauma. But the environment is bringing you the energy of the lovers. And this is that divine union, Gemini energy. So there is maybe a Gemini coming in. There is the energy of Mars and Scorpio, of this transmutation of structures, of what we've built with the ego. And we're moving on and resting because we definitely want to go toward fulfillment, toward a wish come true. And what else do we need to know is coming with the lovers. What is your hope and fear? That you'll be able to stand firm. These are all these people. You climbed to the top of the mountain. You've beat the competition because you came in as the King of Wands. There you are as a younger phase of your development, and you've had to stand up. You beat the competition, and now you're standing firm, wielding this wand of growth. So if the hope and fear is that you'll have that ability to stand for what you believe in, to keep on going, to know you're worth it, to have a lot of confidence, because this king has confidence. And you're confident in whatever is coming from your relationship, the environment of significant person that could be a Gemini, but you're standing your ground around a partnership. And what is the advice for you today, my collective? You came here because this message is for you. The High Priestess, Pisces energy. You're sitting on your throne of the pomegranates. They grow in the underworld. They have many seeds. You are fertile with this sacred knowledge. And that sacred knowledge is about the divine union of uniting with this feminine sacred energy. And she does not have a glass ceiling over her. There's no roof, as you see, because she is able to manage between the two pillars of the light and the dark side of situations, of the masculine and feminine. And she has her sacred wisdom here. So you could be working on something behind the scenes, in the dark, in your own psychic ability. Your dreams are very important in this time. And that is a beautiful message for you. And let's get some clarity. What else do we need to know is coming? And we'll choose another tarot deck and we'll get clarification. The King of Wands is potent, is passionate, is confident, takes action, goes for what they want, even if they don't know exactly how to get there. They just have the confidence to lead them. And that is coming with the King of Swords, because you're standing for truth. You're looking at the facts. You're getting professional advice about a situation where you're coming into the masculine and feminine joining in you. And that when we are integrating the animus and anima in Jungian tradition, that is where the beginning of the inner journey starts. You've got the King of Swords, and that is connecting to Aquarius energy. And what else? What is coming? You're learning to look at the facts, take the emotion out of it, use your intuition and just confidence. The Page of Wands is clarifying the energy of the Nine of Cups. Your wish come true is here with fulfillment, with satisfaction. You've chosen a new path. And this is the energy of Sagittarius, Aquarius, Sagittarius. You could be ready to travel, taking bold action. This is a younger version of yourself when you were just so confident, ready to learn and explore your curiosity. There could be a message coming in. And it's coming in quick with the Knight of Swords. And I've got two cards for the Knight of Swords. Another page, the Page of Pentacles. Well, the pages are these energies of young energy, fresh, new, almost like green. You're just learning about manifestation, but you're excited about it and you're going to go for it by using your voice, speaking up. If there's something that has not been clear, you got the information and you're going to speak truthfully about this manifestation possibility. And the Two of Wands is here with another page. Well, that's crazy. You have three of the pages so far. Yes. So you have in the past been at a crossroads, not able to decide, maybe feeling limited that there were only two choices. But now you're coming into the Page of Cups. This is a Pisces energy. And this fish, the fish is the emblem of creativity, of something that coming up out of your dreams that you're going to engage in. It could be a message of love. And we have the Lovers coming. So there could be a crossroads. You're needing to make a decision about something you love doing, a creative project, a person, whether you want to go forward with this or not. But there is the Tower. Your spirit guides want you to know that this is a blessing in disguise for something to be brought down, to collapse. It wasn't work. It was not worth it. It was not working anymore. And it's coming with the energy of the Tower, Scorpio Mars. And you're going to rebuild. And there is the Knight of Wands. Well, we have a lot of court cards with I mean, this is crazy. We have so many of the court cards. We have two of the knights, two of the kings, and uh, actually, three of the kings. And you're coming into the Knight of Wands. So with the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands, you're moving fast. These are the two fast moving momentum. You've got intelligence and confidence, and you can speak your truth, but you also have the potency and passion to be a daredevil and go after this. And that is going to help you to move beyond the tower. You're going to suddenly just change, is what I hear. And what is the rest? You're resting, you're praying, you're having a neurological upgrade. And there is another night. This is in the realm of maybe people that you're dealing with, is what I'm sensing. But there is a lot of a momentum, both with your intelligence, with speaking your truth, with your passion. But then we come into the Knight of Pentacles. Well, things are slowing down right now. If you feel like there's a sudden just out breath, just a resting moment, a peace, coming into a mental clarity based on resting and getting a guidance from within. And then from there, you're going to work it slow and steady. Your progress is moving forward, but it's going to be real and grounded, and you're paying attention to the details. And what do we need to know is coming with the King of Cups. The King of Cups is how you think about the King of Wands. Well, you're having a wake-up call. The wake-up call is coming because you're coming up out of a time of maybe feeling that you couldn't see the truth. You couldn't see the future. You felt maybe boxed in, or living a life that wasn't emotionally as deep as you wanted. And now you're taking a new spiritual path toward a union that is going to change your destiny. And what is the Lovers want us to know? How do we come to the Lovers? With the Empress. Taurus energy, Gemini Taurus season, I see, is coming with a lot of abundance, love, attractiveness, ability to give and receive love, beauty, a marriage, but it's going to be prosperous. It's going to be just something you don't have to fight for, but you're just receiving, and you're waking up. You're reviewing your past, maybe relationships, and now you're feeling deeply into it, and it's just going to flow. So trust the flow of the universe, because you're going to stand up. You beat the competition, but keep on believing in yourself. And that is going to come with the Four of Cups, because you have stood your ground maybe around disappointments in love. But now we've got the Empress and the Lovers. So you're coming into the ability to believe in yourself and to realize that if you have been just going over and over a relationship history and feeling disappointed, apathetic, bored, well, there is a new cup coming. And it's coming because you've got this energy of Pisces, the High Priestess. She's very sacred, psychic. And her knowledge is going to help you to join into that next phase of your life. And we had been talking about the divine union. And she is connected to this divine sacred realm. And the final card with the High Priestess, use your psychic abilities. Your intuition is very important. You might be doing things behind the scene, but you've got the Queen of Swords. So you've got the King and Queen of Swords. So my message for you as we come to this the end of our reading, and I hope it's helpful and has been beneficial. But you're joining with emotional intelligence, but also using the facts, looking at things, and speaking the truth. And the truth is going to come both from your intuition, but also from looking at what is real, appraising, evaluating. And that is a beautiful message for you. And you've got the Empress and the High Priestess. So there is a lot of divine feminine union you're coming into. And if this is resonating, I would love to hear how you are making this divine union. And it's coming in faster than you think, because we've got the Knight of Swords speaking up and the Knight of Wands having confidence to go for this. And there is love that has been influencing you. And you might need to make a decision about love, about something you love doing, something you're very imaginative about. And that is what is coming for you today. And I hope this resonates. And you will have that beauty to both be grounded in the world and in the earth. Like we know we're changing, the earth is changing. The Empress presides over growth and creativity, but also you have this divine feminine that knows psychic information. You could be becoming clairvoyant, clairaudient, hearing, but there are lots of people around. The Page of Cups, the King of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. A lot of deep feelings about your manifestation. The Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. You're going for it. You're speaking your truth. You're confident that you can. And you've got the King and Queen of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles. So you're using your intelligence. You're speaking the truth is very important for this collective. And it could be taking time, but do pay attention to the details. And then rest. Rest in the Empress. Rest in the ancestors. Rest in that ability to know that you're receiving these psychic downloads. And that is what is coming. And if this resonates, if this is portraying your situation, your relationship in an important way, let the other people know how you're receiving this message. Leave 8-word comment. And also, I'm so proud of you to receive this Empress, because there's going to be a flow, abundance as you come into this sacred union. And you will be surprised how flow, and this is just yours. It's ripe. You're ready. And sending you so much love today, everyone. I'd love to hear from you. And please connect to me with subscribing so you can watch these videos when I put them out. And I'd love to hear your comments. Bye. Have a wonderful day, and I hope this is helpful. See you next time.